Hello everybody, I'm Miguel Sanchez, and welcome to another roster builder. This time we're building the roster for Danganronpa Fighting Arena. That's right. It's gonna be a bloody matchup between hope and despair. I can't believe it, my friends. I've been a huge fan of the Danganronpa games, but I've never played these games before. But it's got lots of gory, violence, and strong language, so I decided to tone it down for a little bit, and to make it more family friendly. So let's hope for the best. Let's see what we can do together. And for those who haven't seen our previous roster builder, it was Sanrio versus Capcom. If you haven't seen that yet, please go check it out. Link is up there at the top right corner screen. Click the info card and watch it right now. For now, let's get into it. Here are the rules. The format is 1v1. It's a one-on-one format. It's a traditional one-on-one format. It's you versus the world, all alone. The key mechanic is Hyper Despair Attack. Yeah, that's right, Hyper Despair Attack. Means some rules that the players can use to impact on their opponents, no matter what you do, hope or despair. Character guidelines, they must be important classmates for the ongoing franchise, so remember that. The rules just for fun. So remember that. Anyways, here's what the roster builder looks like. I came up with a lot of characters. In fact, I decided to take 36. I decided to take 44 characters in the base roster, plus 10 more with 5 in each DLC pack, for a total of 54 characters. That's a lot. That's a lot. Most of them are going to be classmates and well-known figures in the Danganronpa franchise. So I hope you're ready for it. If you're ready for it, then let's get started. We're going to start with row 1, starting with the original Danganronpa game, Trigger Happy Havoc. And we're going to start off with Makoto Naegi, the ultimate lucky student. And he survived the first game. That's why he is known as the ultimate hope. So therefore, let's put him in the roster. He is a starter in the character in the base roster. Another character to start with, Aoi Asahina, the ultimate swimming pro. Yes, the ultimate swimming pro, and she does a good job of swimming. Her look and appreciation makes her one of the most well-known classmates in the Danganronpa franchise. So let's put her on the roster. She's a good character to start with. Another starting character, Byakuya Tagami, the ultimate affluent progeny. He is another survivor. So, how does that happen to me? Well, only time will tell, but, Byakuya Tagami appeared in both Danganronpa and Danganronpa 2, where he was the ultimate imposter. So, that should be pretty good. Let's put him on the roster. He is there. So, we got 3 survivors in a row. And we're going to step away from the survivors and move on to the next character on the roster. And that is Celestia Lunenburg, the ultimate gambler, a.k.a. Celeste. She can gamble a lot lately, and she is known for her well-known gambling skills. So, how well does she do on the battlefield? Only time will tell. Let's put her there on the roster, and we move on to Junko Enoshima, the ultimate fashionista. No wonder why she's called the ultimate despair. She's the one who built the Monokuma units. And speaking of Monokuma, we'll get to him very shortly. But right now, though, let's put him on the roster. Let's put her on the roster as we move on to Leon Kuwata, the ultimate baseball star. He was the first to be executed. The first character to be executed. I didn't know about you, but sometimes you just can't go above yourselves to be proud of yourselves. So yeah, let's put him on the roster and see what he can do. Next up, we bring you another survivor, Kyoko Kirigiri, ultimate question mark. She might be a detective, but only time will tell. But yeah, Kyoko Kirigiri is on the roster. Let's put her there. We go from one survivor, one surviving classmate, to another. This one is Toko Fukawa, the ultimate writing prodigy. She is another survivor who has an alter ego named Genocide Jack. Who never knows how life can ever be this cool. But yeah, let's put her up there on the roster. She is there. We got 4 more spots to go from Danganronpa 1. The next spot goes to Hifumi Yamada, the ultimate fanfic creator. I wonder what he does when it comes to his fighting skills. I'm not sure, but we will find out. Let's put him there on the roster. Next up, Yasuhiro Hagakure, the ultimate clairvoyant. He the last of the 6 remaining survivalists. The last of the 6 remaining survivors of in the Danganronpa game. So how well does he do? Well, let's see what Yasuhiro can do in this game. Let's put him on the roster. And there's only 2 spots left. Next up, Sakura Ogami, the ultimate martial artist. I know. Now, he loves when he fights. I can't wait to see how well he does. So let's see what Sakura can do on the battlefield. Put him there. 1 spot to go, and that spot goes to Mondo Owada, the ultimate biker gang leader. Now this should be a pretty easy choice, because he was one of the characters who got executed. He was one of the classmates who got executed. But fear not, it's just the way I'm supposed to say. So keep that in mind. With that, the roster for Danganronpa is complete. Now we move on to Road 2. This one features characters from Danganronpa 2, Goodbye Despair. Starting with the protagonists of the game, Hajime Hinata, who of course has no talent whatsoever. Ultimate question mark. He is a survivor after all, so let's put him there on the roster. Next up, Akane Owari, the ultimate gymnast, and she is a survivor. She was one of the 5 characters who survived. This one is number 2. So let's see what she can do on the battlefield. Put her there on the roster. Who is up next? Teruteru Hanamura, the ultimate cook, is next, the first to be executed in the game. I wonder if Teruteru can put his cooking skills to the test. Only time will tell, but let's see what happens there. Let's put him there on the roster. The next character to join in will be Sonia Nevermind, the ultimate princess, and she loves her royalty. She is a survivor. That's number 3 on the roster, and she another starting character right off the bat to play as. So let's put her there on the roster. The next character to get in here is Nagito Komaeda, the ultimate lucky student. Just like Makoto Daiki, for the first Danganronpa game, Nagito is a lucky student. I wonder what he could do. So only time will tell. Let's put him on the roster and let's see what else he brings to the table. The next character up is Hiyoko Sayonji, the ultimate traditional dancer. Ooh boy, this should be a pretty interesting choice. Let's see how Hiyoko can dance her way to victory by letting her join the roster. Put her down on the roster. We're good to go. We're halfway through the Danganronpa 2 roster. Next up we got Fuyuhiko Kuzurio, the ultimate Yakuza. Oh boy, he is a survivor after all. He's gotta be on the starting characters, he's gotta be on the starting roster, and he is. Fuyuhiko is there. Put him there. Another starting character, another character to start with. So that's number 4 for the survivors. And next up, Chiaki Nanami, the ultimate gamer. Ooh, wonder what she could do. She loves to play games. How well can she do? Let's find out soon. Put her on the roster. Let's see we're down to the final 4 spots from Danganronpa 2, with the next spot going to Nekomaru Nidai, the ultimate team manager. Oh boy, he's got a strong attitude, and his eyes are beaming out high. And what he does? Oh, let's see how strong he is by putting his fight onto the table, put him on the roster. Well, let's see what he can do. And next up is Ibuki Miyoda, the ultimate musician. Wow, she's got some moves, and the strongest she'll never do. That's how it's supposed to say. So, how well does Ibuki fight when it comes to music? Only time will tell. Put her on the roster. That's good enough. Next up, Kazuichi Soda, the ultimate mechanic. The last of the remaining survivalists in Danganronpa 2. So that should be pretty interesting. I wonder what he does as a mechanic and as a fighter. We will see find out. Let's see what he does there. And the final character to join from Danganronpa 2 is Peko Pekoyama, the ultimate swordswoman. And that's why she's got her sword. She will defeat all enemies using her own sword and triumphantly doing good into the eyes of victory. So let's put her on the roster. And with that, the Danganronpa 2 roster is complete. Now we move on to Row 3, featuring characters from Danganronpa V3, Killing Harmony, starting with the pseudo protagonist of the game, Kaede Akamatsu, the ultimate pianist, who unfortunately got executed in Chapter 1. who got executed in Chapter 1. So, let's hope she can make a comeback. So let's put her on the roster. Now we go to the true protagonist of the game, Soichi Saihara, the ultimate detective. This is pretty good. I don't even know what's going to happen next. But man, how do I really love this? It's definitely off the hook. Let's see if Shuichi can do whatever he can to bring his A game to the table. Putting him on the roster, he is another character to start with. Next character up, Himiko Yumeno, the ultimate magician, another survivor, which means she is playable right from the start. And that is how I was supposed to say. Now, this is definitely one for the ages. I don't know why. You never know how if it's supposed to say. That is pretty good. Let's put her there on the roster. Next character up, Kipo, the ultimate robot. That's right, Kipo is next. And I just want to say this to you. No one can ever underestimate the power of Kipo. So, yeah, K1-B0, aka Kipo. He's there. Put him on the roster. You know he's got to be in that game. Next up, Kirubi Tojo, the ultimate main. She got executed at the end of Chapter 2. And no one is ever going to be good. Execution, executed. I love it. Let's see what she was doing on the roster. Next up there, we got Rantaro Amami, who has no talent whatsoever. And his talent was never revealed before the game, before he even got killed. So, what is going to happen next? We will soon find out what his true. We're going to find out who his true talent is. What his true talent is in this game. Let's put him there. Next up to join in will be Maki Harukawa, the ultimate child caregiver, and she is the last of the survivalists, last of the survivors in Danganronpa V3. So therefore, she gets to be playable right from the start, and that makes up our 15 characters. That makes up our 14 characters. Who will be playable right from the start. So that's really pretty good. So let's put him there on the roster. Let's put her there on the roster. That should be good. Next up, Korekiyo Shingunji, the ultimate anthropologist. This is not a pretty good time to shine bright, but no one can ever be proud of this. Who hasn't heard about this? Only type what's up, but let's see what he can do in the roster. Next up, Kokichi Oma, the ultimate supreme leader. She is ready for the goods. I wonder what she can do in the battle on a battlefield. Let's see how well she does in time. So let's put her there on the roster. Next up, Ryoma Hoshi, the ultimate tennis pro. That is one character you never heard of before, but I wonder what he can do in battle. So how well does he talk about that? And only time will tell. So put him there on the roster. But now we're down to the final two spots. The next one going to Sumugi Shiogane, the ultimate cosplayer. That's why she can change to any character in the Danganronpa series via cosplay, and that's how she does. So how well did she do? Only we may never know, but let's see how well she does in the roster of Danganronpa Fighting Arena with one final character to go, and that character is Gonta Gokuhara, the ultimate entomologist. That is something you've never heard of before. He's got the fighting skills, he's got the action, he's got the skills. So let's see how well he does in battle. That puts it on the roster, and there you have it. All the classmates in Danganronpa Fighting Arena. However, we cannot have the ultimate fighting arena without Monokuma units. That's right. Row 4 feature Monokuma units are with the headmaster himself, Monokuma. That's right. He's got to be in the roster, and that is why that's because of his menacing red eye. No one can ever resist the power of Monokuma. No one. So so put him there. He is available right from the start. This character is playable for the start. Next up, his master, Motomi from Danganronpa 2, Goodbye and Despair. That's right, Motomi has got to be in this roster. She knows how to get this job done, and she has got to be crazy. Even though she has her diaper on, she's no crybaby. She is Well, she is, of course, Butterme. Let's put her down on the roster, but we can't have Butterme without we can't have Butterme without the character of the game before her, Usami, who is a teacher for all of the Danganronpa games. That's how I'm supposed to say. You know how I really love it when it comes to the tradition of the train. Usami needs to be here, so let's put her there on the roster. Oh, but yeah. Let's move on to Monodam, the green Monocub. Is he gonna be huge or what? Only time will tell. Let's put her there. That's the first Monocub. The second Monocub is Monokid, who's the blue Monocub, who let's rock out and bring his A game to the test. Let's put him there. Next up, Monofeni, the pink Monocub, and the only girl Monocub in the game, so let's put her there. Next up, Monosuke, the yellow Monocub with stripes on it. I don't even know what's gonna happen here, but yeah, let's put him there. And the final character in the base roster is Monotaro, the red Monocub, and the leader of the Monocubs. Who doesn't love about that? So yeah, put him there on the roster, and with that, our base roster is complete, and that's the starting roster. That's your main roster for Danganronpa Fighting Arena. But what if the game was successful? What if the game boosted sales? Well, only time will tell as we enter DLC, and this one will feature all-star classmates, starting with the pack number 1, which includes Sayaka Maizono, the ultimate pop sensation. That's why we're going to Danganronpa 1 for those reasons. She needs to make a comeback, and her fighting skills make her easier to fight. That's why I made her easier to go. So with that, I'm putting her on the roster. The next character up, Kiyotaka Ishimaru, the ultimate moral compass. Ooh, this should be a pretty interesting choice. What is going to happen when Kiyotaka makes his return on the battlefield? We will soon find out. Let's put him there. And next, and the final character from Danganronpa that I'm going to put in is Chihiro Fujisaki, the ultimate programmer. Ooh, is he a good person or what? Oh no, we'll never know when he comes back onto the battlefield. He'll feel so. Chihiro, he is in. Let's see what he can do. For the final two characters I decided to go with the black and white Monokuma units from Danganronpa under the episode Ultra Despair Girls. So for the first one from Ultra Despair Girls, I chose Shirokuma, Idol of the Adults, and I wonder what I could do here. Let's find out. Let's put him there. And the other is Kurokuma, advisor to the Warriors of Hope. No one is gonna have to. Almost got to settle it here. Only time will tell. Let's put him there. And with that, we're done with DLC 1, but we're not done just yet. So we move on to DLC Pack 2. The first will feature Gundam Tanaka, the Ultimate Breeder. That's right. From Danganronpa 2, we're heading to Danganronpa 2 for those reasons. And he's got to make a comeback. So Gundam, he is there. And the other character from Danganronpa 2 I'm going to be including in the roster is Mikan Sumiki, the Ultimate Nurse. Ooh, that's right. She got executed in Chapter 4. In Chapter 4 for those reasons. I didn't even know about that, but that's all I'm going to say. So yeah, Mikan Sumiki is there. Put her there. Now I'm going to Danganronpa V3 for this next character, and I've chosen Kaito Momota, the Ultimate Astronaut. This is one of my all-time favorite classmates from the franchise, and he is not going to be happy about it. Nope, doubt about it. So what's going to happen here? Only time will tell. Let's put him there. And now we come to the final two characters. For the final two, I've chosen Kamaru Naiki, the ultimate heroine from Ultra Despair Girls. Yeah, that's right. The protagonist of Ultra Despair Girls for some reason. So she's going to be here. Let's put her there. And the final character to join in is Haichi Towa. Haichi Towa, the leader of the resistance. I can't believe this, my friend. She has got to be there, and that's why I've chosen her character to be here. That's why. Let's put her there. With that, our roster is complete. Yay! I hope you enjoy this all-time look back at Danganronpa and its fighting games. So this is the roster for Danganronpa Fighting Arena. I hope you'll enjoy it. What do you think about this roster? Let me know in the comments below, and also leave your suggestions for another episode. Leave your suggestions for future episodes in the comment section below. But all that said, thanks for watching this episode of Roster Builder. I hope you enjoyed it. If you like what you saw, please leave a like, share this video with your friends, leave a comment down below, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Also turn on notifications to miss a video, as we're on the road to 4,500 subscribers. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it so much. We'll see you on the next Roster Builder, and as we leave you with one more look at the roster. Thank you for watching. I'm Because Set Your Say Off. Have a good day. If you want to see more videos like this, I've got a place for you. Go check it out. Link is up there at the top right corner of the screen. Click the info card and watch it right now. With all that said, thank you for watching. I'm Because Set Your Say Off. Like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you in another video. Laters!